Welcome everybody to the news/opinions video that I always do. Everything has my opinion, so take it as you will. Hate it or love it, I'm still gonna be here, still gonna be giving my opinions, and still gonna be doing my video. Michi, you know the issues when someone contacts get leaked and people are fuming at the mouth going, this is horrible, and I'm like, this is just Asia. Let us Giga chat, which is, I'm gonna try to find the specific spot. I'm gonna show you a spot nearby where she talks about contracts. I have them scheduled to VShojo in general. The general vibe of being there, and Michi just dropped several comparisons of what she used to, or for VTubing compared to VShojo, treating her like an actual person. Chad VShojo, so glad Mata, Michi, and Kudo, all who used to be part of nijisanji, of course, are part of it. And bad contracts are normal in society in general. Bad contracts are normal in corporate culture in general. I'll just put that out there before I go into the Michi thing. Just so you know, bad contracts, I've had really bad contracts. I've had really tier, horrible contracts, really bad stuff. And I live in the USA.
One reason why I got like instantly comfortable with VShojo, they were like telling me like, these are all the things we can do to like help you. If you expect me to like do something insane, I will do my best. They were like, that's completely fine. And then they gave me like the contract, right? At least in Asia, like this is not a bad thing. I think it's a culture thing maybe. It's not explicitly forced on you, but it's those kind of things where it's like, sign now or never. So it's like on the spot, if you don't agree to it, then it's nullified, right? Like your position will go to someone else. So at that point, I was like, holy shit, this is great. Like all my friends are here and this is a nice place to be.
Right.
Sure, I'll sign it. So the moment they gave the contract, I was like, I signed it. I sent it back. And he's like, no. But no, I want you to like talk to a lawyer. And I was like, okay, but like you have a lawyer. Just ask them. Like this is your contract. What the fuck do you mean I have to talk to a lawyer? And they're like, no, you have to talk to a lawyer, not from us. That is completely your lawyer that has your best interest in mind. And I was like, what? Like, yeah, but it's gonna take time. And they're like, take all the time you need. And unironically, it took me 2 weeks. It's such a weird, like, it's so different. In Asia, everything is very like fast paced, I suppose.
Right.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm just used to it. Like we need someone to look over it for your sake. What do you benefit from this? Like we are supposed to support you. And that was the first time I've ever heard like a company do that. And it was so odd. At first I was like, are you stupid? I was like, why are you purposely making it hard on yourself? Like,
that's like, part of the service. That's part of what the company's about. I had the same yet the opposite experience because I come from schools and stuff, and they were very. That was kind of something that helped me decide at the end after the contract was done to sign it. Was the fact that they were so willing to do that. If I asked for something and they said we can't do that, I would be like, well, I'm asking for it. That's it. I want that, or I won't sign it. That's just easy. Would look crazy to someone who's used to doing like esports contracts or contracts for like just normal talent management of like other types of creators, because it's a totally different thing because we have our own like this insane IP and this brand and there are all these visuals. It's just a different type of thing within the industry. Some lawyers would look at those contracts and be like, this is insane. And then people from the VTuber side would look at it and be like, no, that's normal. Right?
Yeah. Oh my
so
God,
it's hard to know what's normal unless you've been in it, you know?
So many people, like, you know those issues where some contracts do get leaked and people are like fuming at the mouth. They're like, oh my God, this is horrible. This is fucked up. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is just Asia. If this is all I've known, of course I'm not gonna see it as a bad thing because I didn't even know that there was a choice. I never knew that talking and negotiating your work contract was a choice. I was like, what the fuck is this stupidity? Like, I'm gonna work for you. Everything I do will belong to you. Everything I am will belong to you. That's how contracts are. Like, that's how I see it as, because that's how it's always been. And VShojo is sitting here being like, actually, it's you. We are going to help you.
And that is the big difference between VShojo and a company like Company A, Any Color, Nijisanji, even companies like Hololive, who are much bigger. I'm pretty sure Hololive allows people to, look it over, but it is Asia. Like she says, Asia has different rules. In Latin America, it's pretty much the same, because I have family who lives in Latin America. They're like, you sign it or we're going on to this guy type of thing. And of course, it is like you belong to the company type of thing. Even not in VTubing. I'm just talking about an office worker in Latin America. That type of thing. And this is basically her saying, yes, this is what I was used to. This is what she saw in nijisanji. This is what she saw in every single contract she's had to sign in the past living in Indonesia. This is not something new, but it is interesting to see that VShojo doesn't do that and didn't do that and still doesn't do that, which is good. That's why I like seeing these things. That's why I like putting these things out there. It is technically a dig at nijisanji, but it's more like she's saying, I found the promised land type of thing, which is great for Michi. Vox gets memed on, of course, all the time, and this time it's no different because of the fact that he's done some things. Of course, he always has a chance for retribution, but right now it's time for me. It says, Virgin Vox Akuma, you can retire from nijisanji anytime. Elite Chad Sakura Miko, we can always go out for dinner anytime. Two different uses of anytime. One of them is a bit more aggressive and kind of a-hole-ish. Another one is just Miko saying, hey, let's go out to dinner. So, lovely little time for you guys. You do the comparison yourselves in your brain. I had covered Nerissa doing Espresso, a English cover, Western cover that she had recently done. And people were saying, can we actually appreciate how this musical demon did the right thing in joining Hololive instead of nijisanji? I think about how nijisanji's in the predicament, says Yanderedev, as according to this meme by Kendrillion. Perhaps you should praise Nerissa Ravencroft for dodging a nuke and joining nijisanji. From her past, I'm not going to say who she was, but she had worked on Yanderedev as well, with Yanderedev, doing voiceovers for certain things. She was kind of a voice actress, singer, etc. She was a VA also for Love Live characters, and interview style by Callie saying Nerissa probably wants more stage performance, hence she go for Holo instead of Kudo once presented with both options. Nerissa became very thing she swore to destroy, a harem protagonist. Not gonna lie, didn't expect Yanderedev mention, let alone it being in relation to Hololive. So yeah, she was. I'm not gonna say who she was. Y'all can search it up if you want, but I'm not gonna, because she's active in her life, her current career in Hololive. I do want to respect her in her current career because she is not active, I don't believe, in her past life. So most of them want you to know them for who they are now, which is out of respect, not who they were before. Already a big fan of Kiara before joining, so it's unlikely that she even considered joining nijisanji En. It's very true. I mean, it could be. Why she's so fantastic at voice acting, Yanderedev a voice pack, and the manner drama audio, alongside the mansion, haven't gotten it yet. Our peak VA skills. Honestly, never knew she was in Genshin, so I'm gonna check this out. Could be completely mistaken here, but I remember watching an abridged dub of Pokemon Best Wishes, and the actress for Alyssa kind of sounded like her, so she's been in many things, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. And I'm glad that she joined Hololive instead of nijisanji. Juna Unagi, a former member of Generation 1 AZKi of Idol En. She moved on, she's independent. She kept her IP, but she's independent. She is going to be the final special guest for Phantom Thief's Revenge. Juna Unagi, there's like 3 more people. There's Doobie and there's a bunch of others. It's really, really, really wonderful to see this happen. Unfortunately, this comes right after her YouTube was demonetized for quote-unquote reused content, which doesn't really make sense to me. She does covers, yes, but so do a ton of other people. So does Hololive, so do others. Why did she get hit with a reused content? Which basically means like you're copying people's content. You are not making anything original. You're not putting commentary. Like people can say, oh yeah, you're doing reused content by doing new stuff, but I am putting, my own spin on this. She does it with the covers and with other things that she's put out there. So, and even gameplay sometimes is considered as reused content, but you're still doing something original. Doki Bird mentioned that she was Juna's Oshi. She was also interviewing at the Vtuber event. She's a very entertaining streamer, good choice for guest. Funny enough, I already remarked how everyone in this concert is former agency VTuber. And there you go. Oshi Spark says, really excited to let you know Juna Unagi is a 4th special guest for Phantom Thief's Revenge. She's a really good singer, by the way, as well. Don't miss an amazing show in Atlanta in December 14th. Tickets are still available now. VIP tickets have sold out. Doki and Mint, former nijisanji, PIP, former member of Kawa Entertainment until they dissolved. Phoebe, it's Phoebe, yes. She's an indie PL of Ami Amami, from Prison Project, publicly acknowledged the connection after Prison broke up. So she wants to be known as that. Doobie, former Hololive, and everybody else. It's just great. It's great to see the connections being made again. And this is positive, as people always say I always do negative things. I like doing positive things too, because it burns you out if you just have negative all the time. A little bit of small stuff happening well, not so small when you see what I'm going to show you, but some stuff happening with Suisei, of course. This is day 2, I believe, of her concert, and I think it's a 3 or 4 day concert series at Saitama Super Arena. Look at all these people. They're all there, orderly, going in and making sure. Look at that. Look at all of those people. All of them are there. So yeah, it is going on. It is continuing to go. And I'm not sure if this was for day 1 or day 2, because I remember she is having like a 3-day thing, a 3-day concert series. I think Saitama Super Arena was only one of the days. I'm not sure if all of them are going to be there though, but it's amazing to see in general. Sweep, Absolute Suinema, Source, HW Quickie Official. Niji could never see something like this in EN ever again. Can't help but smile. This is not EN. Remember, Suisei is not EN. Suisei is JP. So remember that. God effing damn. Let's go. Congrats to Suisei to complete one of her dreams. Also to add, look, a beautiful organization in the US would be hell. Absolute Suinema. And also, remember, she is going to Budokan in, I think it's I believe it's February of next year. So 2025. See her at Budokan. And that's going to be an amazing thing for her. And of course, this is Wiki. And it's open. Suisei's concert Spectre Nova's Go at SSA. This was, of course, yesterday on the 14th. So yeah, it was the 14th itself. So yeah, that was the first day. But it has like I mentioned, a 3-day thing. This is a cute interaction between Nene and her community. I love seeing these things. Nene is amazing. Nene is back, of course, as you know, because she had a break-in. It was a regular burglary, as far as I know. I mean, some people were thinking it's parasocial. People could very well be parasocial, but all we know now is it was a break-in. So just not getting any more information, we'll just take it as a regular burglary, which is still very scary. Still makes you think so many scary things. But look at what happens. She still is herself. This is what it says. Mona says, don't get me wrong, I'm super happy about this. Like, I literally left the gym because I couldn't stop smiling. But man, this is a bad tweet. Get noticed by. The tweet that she got noticed, that this person got noticed by, is saying, I may be an ugly, but who is in his 23 years of living, never had a girlfriend, and can't get one to save his life. But none of that matters as long as I can wake up and see Nenechi's cute smile. That's all I need in my life. And she responds, says, a smile should suit you, bro. That's cute. That is very cute. That is Nene right there. That is a lot of Hololive girls. They love their community. They're very much in touch with their community. It's great to see this kind of like thing. Everybody says, like, of course, super happy about it because he's a Nene fan. But literally, this man is a bad tweet to get noticed by. It's an interesting tweet, of course. TLDR, Nene's alt replied to a particular Neko's tweet long time ago. Personal favorite was when a guy was modeling her underwear merch and she commented, cute bum, or something like that. Based and Nene pilled? Yes, of course. Now this I have to see. And here we have it. Thank you, Nenechi. It says, holy base, cute bum. This person, it's a guy, of course. This guy here, and he modeled her stuff. So it's hilarious. It says, cute bum. Thank you, Nenechi. Holy based. God bless you, bro. I have been blessed, maybe blessed too, my friend. This was back in October 2022. She goes and she sees everything. Nene sees all. Wife being supportive. Gotta love Nene. To be fair, he literally not ugly at all either. He ain't just not ugly. He's very good looking. Yeah, confidence issues, self-image can be whacked as F. It can. The guy's not a bad look. Look, I'm straight as hell. But the guy, look, the guy can easily get a girlfriend. You look at that. Guy can easily get a girl. It's just, you know, confidence issues. Confidence issues can really destroy a thing. But I'm glad that Nene noticed them and says, a smile should suit you, bro. And bro literally looks like a model. He's calling himself ugly. Lack of self-confidence is an effed up thing. If someone like him hates how he looks. Cynical Brain suggested to me that he was just waiting to farm engagement. But judging by the reactions on here alone, it sure seems it would work like a charm as there as well. I mean, it could be engagement. I'm not taking it as engagement farming. I'm just taking it as a dude who maybe was not so secure in himself, maybe trying to get a little bit more secure in himself, going to the gym, you know, putting it out there so people can give him a little confidence boost. Some people need that. But yeah, Nene gave the best confidence boost that they could. Just wanted to put that out there because it's very, very... Irys from Hololive EN's Promise is having a concert on 11:17 JST, Japanese Standard Time, but it's going to be 11:16 on Saturday of Pacific Standard Time. So these are the previous announcements that she had made before this. She had made that Flair was going to be a part of it, that Callie and Watame were going to be special guests, as well as Toa, of course, Pekora, and the other Hololive Promise girls. So it is a big, big concert for her. She's going to be in. It's going to be The Devil Wears Hope. It's 11:17 Sunday 3D live. And of course, it's Sunday Japanese time, Saturday over here in the Western Hemisphere. If you are in the US, it's going to be Saturday. If you are in Southeast Asia, it's going to be Sunday. And here it is. Hype, look forward to some great songs and guests with a wonderful announcement. And this is, of course, it waiting as of me recording this. It's going to be 7 hours away at 7 p.m. my time, Pacific Standard Time. So it can be 10 p.m. Eastern. And then, of course, it's on the 17th in Europe and in the rest of Asia. So, of course, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be very star-studded, as you can tell. A lot of special guests there. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on this and a little bit of Hololive news. AZKi, one of the early pioneers with Hololive, who was part of Inunaka Music in the early days and now is part of Hololive herself. She has an album out and everything like that. She's been doing her 6th anniversary stream. It was a 6th anniversary 3D live. She's been here for 6 years. That's a long time to be a VTuber and part of any agency. Her anniversary live is called Hyaka Jordan. It is thank you very much. What did you think about AZKi in her new outfit? Very cute. This is her 3D outfit. I'm going to show it to you in the actual 3D live as I go through this. Coming up soon, starting at 22:15 JST. That was last night for us. 6th anniversary live. And here we go. It was done very, very well. Here you can see some of the art done for it. This person, Chihiro Ayaka, was in charge of the key visual, which is an amazing feat to have for any artist. Very beautiful in her kimono. During illustration, commemorating AZKi's 6th anniversary. Also, more people were doing some 6th anniversary art as well. And here we go with the actual thing, the actual full-on event. So she did that with them, of course. Oh no! Okay. That's cute.
AZKi こういうライブの曲あんまりやってないなと思ってちょっといつもよりダークな感じでもうすごく歌詞割りも歌詞のパート分けもめちゃくちゃ悩んで
Senbon Zakura. The Senbon Zakura I remember from Miku. She sings it really well. And here she is in her kimono.
戻りまして
There you go.
ではねここからもスクショタイムということでいくつか
Fubuki! Who's having her Fubu Kingdom thing really soon as well. Green being a part of it too.
テイストの曲を歌っていきます
And that's her full outfit there. Her full with the fluffy muffler on her and everything like that. It is just, I believe it's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. Very, very cute. Just wanted to show all of that to you because it is an amazing thing. And of course, with all of that comes the merch. The wonderful merch. It's always there. Here we go. And here we have the merch with her. And of course, you can see it all here, the 6th anniversary merch right there. The voice packs. This is the Geek Jack, of course, for all the places that the Hololive doesn't necessarily directly ship to. You have 4 merch items, desktop folding screen, connectable 3 in a row acrylic keychain, good luck amulet, pioneering together, AZKi plushie puppet. And here we go. All of them here together. It's beautiful. It's wonderful to see. And the pricing is down here for everyone who has to use Geek Jack. For those of you who can use the original Hololive place, here it is. You can see it on the Hololive shop. Of course, limited ones are always sold out really fast. The limited edition has, if I'm not mistaken, as it almost always has, an actual autographed an actual autographed portion. I believe the usual complete merch sets have a foil reproduction of an autograph. So that is the big difference here when it comes to all of these things, just kind of giving you a full picture of everything. Hololive Production English, if you know, has been doing Enigmatic Recollection. We already had the first series that they had, the first chapter. It was, of course, them going through the Minecraft world that was created for them and kind of doing some roleplay in there. Now, they have gone through and done basically a watch-along, a recap show of everything that was going on in the first one, and they are, of course, pushing the second one. Chapter 2 is in the works for spring 2025 release. So Chains of Fate is set for spring 2025. And here was their watch along with all of them watching things that were happening with Jonathan.
Princess Bijou.
What happened to my lovely daughter? I don't know.
Destroying the kingdom. I can't believe it.
So yeah, they were watching some stuff. Callie, Gigi, and of course Bibu, they were all watching some stuff. They were all watching it. And of course, this is all in preparation for chapter 2, which is going to be happening in the next 3 or 4 months or so. So spring. I'm beyond hyped. Lord chapter 2, name predictions for jokes, Enrico Chains of Fate, 3 Enrico Born of the Dark, Judge, Jury, Justice. That'd be funny. Spring 2025 is saved. Huzzah! Yes, a lot of people are very happy about this. Enigmatic Recollection Chapter 1 commemoration merch is now available for pre-order. Of course, they always have to have commemoration merch because why not? I mean, people want memories, like actually something physical to hold in their hands for the memories of this kind of stuff. Rubber mat, collection card, illustration from Suave, a critic stand, illustration from Satoshi Matsura. So it isn't even Matsura, it's Matsura. Hololive English and Enigmatic Recollection Chapter 1 commemoration merch 1. The rubber mat is $21 US. Of course, this is a big rubber mat, a large rubber mat. Then you have each of the cards. You have Mori, Kiara, Inanis, Gura, and Watson, which is Myth side. $3 each, not bad, for commemorative ones. And then you have acrylic stands for each and every one of them. Again, $9 each, not bad pricing. I like their pricing. Pricing isn't horrible. I mean, if you don't have money like myself, then it can be pretty bad. But for people who can afford it and want to get it, there you go, you have it. I'm pretty sure supplies are still limited, but they're not going to be super duper limited where there's going to be nothing available. Toma, or Slice of Toma, a tomato VTuber, singer, and IRL boxer. Interesting. She is in the news right now because she has updated her community on merchandise, on things that are happening with her merchandise. From a recent Summer Lines project shipment, date will be shifted from the end of December to the end of January due to a variety of factors. This includes the following items: the Toe Gang hoodie, the Toma manga, the lunch break tee, Are You Impressed? Fun in the Sun. Believe that transparency is extremely important. I know how frustrating it can be to wait weeks, if not months, for a purchase to arrive to receive radio silence, so I want us all to be on the same page. Even if it simply means 1 to 2 weeks change in scheduling. Rest assured, we are working our hardest to bring you the best quality products we can. If there are any concerns, please open a ticket under my server discord.gg Toma with your order number. I'll talk about this during tonight's stream at 7 p.m. PST. Thank you for being patient and for supporting me, of course. And this is good. This kind of transparency is really good, and this is why I wanted to mention it. This is the way larger companies should be. This is the way, like, I've heard of bad things happening with Uo Market, like not shipping out things. But in the past, I think they fixed that now, but in the past, Uo Market has had really harsh issues with like taking months and months to ship out something. Even if like they have the actual amount of stuff, they don't say, okay, wait 4 to 6 weeks from when you order for your order to be shipped out. They just, ship it out whenever they want to. And luckily, she is being very open about when the things are going to ship out. Audica Sevens is a pigeon idol of hope, and she recently has been announced to be part of Oshirink's official performer in Akiba stage at AFA 2024. First performance at a convention. If you happen to be in Singapore for Anime Festival Asia, I'll be singing and interacting with everyone at Akiba stage on Sunday, December 1st. So she's going to be there, and this is the official announcement here. See you there. She's going to be performing, of course, here Sunday the 1st of December at Anime Festival Asia, recorded or streamed, to be confirmed at a later date. So they're going to be, of course, making sure, because a lot of things like this get recorded. It's not because of laziness. It's not because, oh my goodness. Sometimes if you try to do it live streaming and the person can't be there, there are going to be severe delays in movements and things like that. There's a risk of that. There's a risk of internet connection issues. There's a risk of a lot of things going bad tech-wise. So in some cases, they end up doing it pre-recorded, because that way, any tech issues that happen, you can just, cut it out and then redo it and then, continue on, so it can be a full-on straight performance without any hiccups in between. The only hiccups that would happen is if they mess up the actual showing of the recording. But that's why a lot of people do pre-recorded things for things like this. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of all shapes, sizes, forms, everything in between. Of course, everybody is welcome because of the fact that I do this to make the VTuber community a better place, to push people up, to do what I wish, I had the chance to do when I had the chance for myself when I was smaller. Of course, making the community a much better place than where I left it, and paying it forward, paying everything forward. They are your Dragon Fox Hybrid Guardian, Moochi. Let's take a look at their content. A Moochi, a straight-in food gremlin with a chaotic attitude. Currently have no schedule, but that's what makes life fun. Very true. And it says, I'm a Draconic Fox Guardian, VTuber from Australia. I am Vietnamese, Hungarian, and speak more Japanese than both. And here we go. You have spent our free time watching anime, finding new 2D husbands and waifus, playing video games, and anime journaling. All that stuff in between. It's always fun to take a look at and see. And here we go, looking at their YouTube channel. It is a bit of a placeholder here because, of course, people focus on different things, and they're focusing more on their VTube activities in Twitch, which is perfectly fine. Let's take a look here.
Get away, a friend of mine last time, she came into chat and you went, what the Sigma? And she ran off in fear. No, I'm so sorry, I scared her. No, it was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke, I swear.
So you can see the wild attitude that she has. A little bit of fun-loving gremlin there. Of course, everyone loves a gremlin. And as I said before, thank you so much, Moochi, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps get you some more eyes on your channel. And all of their channels are going to be in the description below, of course, as always. thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.